Welcome back, Lego enthusiasts, to Heart Kid Productions. I know it's been a minute, so let's get right into it. All right, we're going to be going over, as you guys can see, my new Lego Minifigures Series 24. And I have a ton. I got every single one minifigure that came out in the series, but as you can tell, I have multiples of others. And I'm going to break that down on why. So let's go ahead and review. We'll start here on the left-hand side. And as you can see, we got the girl and the little rocking horse. Really cute. I like that it comes with the little rocking horse because you can use that for like a little kids playroom, or just a little babies, like little rocking horse in the corner somewhere like that. So really cool. She has a nice little unicorn on her shirt, and then obviously her little face. Let me see. And she does not come with a dual mold of her face. But she is really detailed, looks really good. I love the pattern of the unicorn. Her face is really good with the glasses. Looking really good. The rocking horse is really good too. Just looking clean. Nice little figure. I only got one of these because I figured I only need one rocking horse, but if you have multiple houses that you build, you could always have a rocking horse in the kids' room. So, it might be good to get more than one if you want rocking horses in different houses. Next, we got Marie Antoinette, and her outfit is amazing. Really nice detail. I love the big bottom of the dress, like the whole corset look from back in the day. And then she comes with that little puppy dog. And luckily I got one with the face makeup. Looks really good. No issues there. And the head's really cool. So I got one to add to my collection. And obviously with the cute little dog. And then she does have an alternate head face. So we'll go ahead and take that off so you guys can see that. Yeah, she has a really nice little alternate face, and mine actually is not blemished. I've seen some other reviews, and their faces were a little bit messed up. The paint wasn't very good. I guess it just depends on if you get lucky or not, but mine actually ends up being really, really nice. Perfect with the head little mold, and fits right in there. Awesome. Next one is the Farmer's Market Carrot Guy. He comes with some hair right here to put when he's not in his little outfit. So that's actually really, really cool. I love the carrot piece. It's really, really, really good. And then the Farmer's Market sign. As you can see, I got two of these characters. And I got two of these characters because I plan on buying the grocery store later and probably making it into a little modular, and given it's more of a farmer's market set. I want to get it at a discount because it is way overpriced in my opinion, but it'd be nice to have two of these. And as you can see, second one right there, and then I believe this does come with an alternate head. But as you can see, he's got the red hair, which is why he has the hair that goes on him. Yeah, and he has a cool little alternate face right there. So, really cool, looks good. And then obviously the hair piece, which fits right on there. He gives him that nice little young farmer look. Really nice. So really cool. I just figured I could use these guys as promotional, two separate areas. And right now, as you can tell, this is actually not the same face that actually is him. This is a female's face that I end up utilizing, and I utilized it for a reason. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So I'll go ahead and move them to the side. And next, we have a little spaceship guy. And as you can see, I got two of them as well. Just because the Spaceman's a classic, and it's always nice to have multiple of the same color outfit, and then you get two cute little space babies, so that's good, and walkie-talkies. So I ended up doing that just so I can have an extra brown spaceman, and then obviously the extra little babies. And I love the detail that even the baby's little logo on his shirt is really, really clear and cut in the baby's face. And obviously he doesn't have an alternate face, so really cool. And it comes with a nice little walkie-talkie two little piece with little plus minus and the little spaceman. So really cool. Two of those just for my collection. And also got two of these. And as you can see, they're just little paper boys, extra, extra. So for me, the reason I got two was because I'm like, I obviously have a little city in my other room right now. And I was like, if I'm gonna have a paper boy, I can't just have one around the city. I need a second, and so maybe even a third. But I only got two. So obviously the extra newspaper paper is nice to have. Two of those. Obviously, it comes with a little slingshot, and his printing is really good. I love the freckles on the face. It looks really cool. Obviously, he does not have an alternate face, but he comes with this paper. Really cool. So I got two of them, so I can put one in front of my like hotel boutique where he's yelling out extra extra, and then I can have another one on the other side of the city. But really cool. So I got two of those, so we'll move those guys over here. And then we ended up getting four of these characters. So as you can see, some are male, some are female. Different faces, alternate face. Obviously, this one has the main face. This one has the alternate face. Really cool. Now, the reason I got this was because there's koalas. So I wanted to make sure I at least had 4 koalas for my zoo that I plan in the future. That's in my mind. One day, I will have koalas in different areas, kind of in different trees or just sitting down on the ground. But obviously different zookeepers, obviously different faces, and these faces are also utilized from something else that I utilized one of the carrot guys for. But always wanted to get koalas. I know I could have probably ordered them separately, given there's going to be abundance of them later, but I just wanted them right now, so I got them. And sometimes finding figures of these prices end up going up. It's might as well just buy the characters, so you can end up having the rescue on the back with the little paw. So now I have 4 bodysuits. Obviously, they all wear the same hat, same hair, but I could actually just change the head pieces or hair pieces, and some just won't wear hats, so then they obviously all look a little bit different. So, but right now I just kept all of them with the actual hat that it came with, just changed the faces, so we can have just 4 alternates. So really, really nice, really nice. Yeah. And if you have the means to buy multiples, like by all means. Then we got the pottery lady. Now, the pottery lady for me wasn't anything special. It was just, it's part of the collection. So given I missed out on some figures that I wish I would have bought when they came out with minifigures, I decided it's time to actually buy, make sure I buy at least one of everyone. If I want duplicates of others for whatever reason, then I can do that. Her, I didn't really care about getting a duplicate. I just wanted to get her part of the collection. She has a great face with freckles. Obviously 2 little pots that she's holding and a cup that she's made. I love the torso piece and the legs because it's all printed, looks really good, and just really nice detail to showing obviously she's doing pottery and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I don't believe she has an, oh, I was wrong. She does have an alternate face. So let's go ahead and check that out. So she has an alternate face, really good detail too. But yeah, I prefer her first face with her smiling because she accomplished her goal. So really, really nice. Really nice pieces all around, but you definitely need to make sure you add them to your collection because like me, there's characters that I was like, man, I could have used that character or multiple of those characters in something else, and if I would have got them, I would have had them. So now I have to pay aftermarket prices. Next, we have the soccer goal, or the soccer referee, and she comes with 2 tiles, a nice little yellow tile obviously and red. So it's funny because I'm Latino, but I'm not really big into soccer, which is really funny because a lot of my friends who are Latino are huge soccer fans, but I've never been into soccer. I like American football. That's my thing. But anyway, she comes with a whistle, really good. I didn't think I needed 2 of these. Soccer balls are easy to come by. You can find those at Bricks and Minifigs or other places. And you can buy abundance of those if you wanted more than 1. Me, 1 is just fine. I could utilize it for a park later on with kids playing. But other than that, or just a kids playroom, maybe get a second one for a kids playroom. But really cool. She has really nice, and I love her torso piece. Like on the back, looks really good. Nice sport. Her hair looks really clean. Even the pants are kind of printed and it's got the cleats and everything like that. And then, oh, look at that. That is a nice little, I don't know what brand, but, you know, a Lego brand. We'll just say that so we're not false advertising, but really cool, you know, in her pin and her whistle. And I don't believe she has an alternate. Oh, again, I'm wrong again. She does have an alternate. And actually, this one I probably like a little better because she's screaming. Probably like raising up the red card, like, you know, foul or whatever. So for soccer. So really cool to have two alternate faces. And sorry for getting that wrong. You know, obviously, I put these figures together and I remember when I got them a couple weeks ago at the beginning of the month, but I haven't had time to do a review on these. But really cool, really cool. So nice to have that. And obviously only got one of those because she's part of the collection, so she'll go ahead and move to the side. Next, so I actually did get two of these, guys, and I got two of these because I have a soon-to-be 4-year-old who loves Lego, because Dad has tons of Legos. So what's really cool is he loves this because he already likes dinosaurs. So I was like, you know what? I ended up buying one, and given he loves dinosaurs and playing with the Jurassic Park World sets, I was like, you know, I'm going to get him a little dinosaur, even though he has already dinosaurs with those other sets. But I was like, I'm going to get a little dinosaur minifigure guy. And it was funny, when I did give it to him, he's like, he's so small. And I was like, yeah, he's like dressed up, or he's like a baby dinosaur, you know. So it was kind of funny that he actually was like, oh, okay. So now he has his own personal. So I do have two of these. This one does have an alternate face, so it comes with his really cool. I love the eyebrows on this guy. It looks really like serious, like he's actually about to come eat you if he was a T-Rex for real. And then on the back, he has his smiling one, and the back printing and the tail printing, and the tail is actually rubber, so that's really cool because it's very nice. It's flexible. Doesn't seem it's gonna break unless you're really rough with it. Like I could see my 4-year-old being rough with it and it's still surviving. So really cool. So that's number I think let me see, 9. Yeah, 9 or yeah, 9 figures. So here's number 10. And this one's really cool. So the funny thing is I ended up trading this figure away for a set that I wanted, that apparently somebody else had. So I ended up getting this one, trading it with somebody, and I had to go find me an alternate one, a new one, because I had traded the one I found away, and I only wanted one of these guys. If you're into space or anything like that, like you could get a bunch of these just to get the torso to create like a little army of space soldiers, and they all come with a helmet, and then you can just change the faces or whatever and do with that. The gun is a very intricate piece. It comes with these little roller skate pieces that go, and the front part that shows like a little pistol entrance, and little square pieces that actually have symbol on it, so whatever space on both sides. I love the legs because it has the symbol on the legs as well. Really good, really good. Suit looks amazing. Head looks amazing. Let me go ahead and take that off so you guys can see. And yeah, that's kind of, there we go. Really cool looking head, just really clean. Kind of hard to tell because there we go. A little bit more reflection. But yeah, really good, like a visor, and then he does not have an alternate face, but it looks like it's a power cell in the back or whatever. And then the back printing looks really good. So the color is really, really nice, and the helmet's really cool too. So if you look, it's a hard plastic, it's solid, so really, really nice and fits right over the head. So that one was an easy one to find because you just feel these 4 points on the helmet and then feel it and make sure they're not like the tail from the T-Rex, and then you're like, oh. And then once you feel these little roller skate pieces, they're kind of very distinctive, so that was easy to find. So actually there's 2 other things, so I'm going to move these guys. There's 2 other figures that I actually might have seen in the very beginning when I started, but that I actually got part of the collection. That's the Falconeer and the Troll, like knights or soldiers or bad guys. Well, the funny thing is, I decided, you know, I have the Lion Knights castle with a $400 castle, and they have a couple Black Forest soldiers in there, about 3 of them. And I was like, you know what? I need more of those torsos. I need more of those figures, and what better way to get a bunch of those torsos but also get a bunch of falcons. So what I did was I ended up collecting, was that 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. So now I have a total of 12 black knight, or the forest, yeah, the black knight forest figures. And so these are a bunch of falconeers, which is great. So I have a bunch of falcons as well, which a bunch of arrows. So this is like your little army band, really cool. And as you can see, she's the main leader because she came as the minifigure set. And what I did was I have a bunch of alternate faces. And obviously this hair is from the other carrot guy, and that face is actually the carrot guy as well. So what I did was I took the other face, utilized him, took the hair, I took a couple other figures, and then I gave all these other figures alternates faces from this set because might as well utilize them. I have a bunch of the red hair left, but I didn't want obviously 9 of the same figure with all the same hair looking. So it's like a team of falconeers, and obviously you can use them as soldiers without obviously the falcon, so they can just be soldiers itself. But really cool figures, and I love that they all have alternate faces, most of them, and just look amazing. So the funny thing is, if you look at these figures, obviously I got all these heads, like, oh man, what, did I just have a bunch of extra heads lying around? Well, the funny thing is, I had that Harry Potter, like, suitcase thing that came out recently, and I have 2 of those, but I only needed 1. So what I did is I took a bunch of heads from those figures and actually utilized those heads to have different faces, and then took different hairs from that Harry Potter just set that you can use and make all these different Harry Potter figures and utilize their hair, so everybody is actually different. And then obviously utilize some faces from this series as well for the alternates that I had. So everybody has a different hairstyle. We have males and females here, obviously, and it's great because like this is just a whole nother team of you know, the Forest Knights, and they look amazing. So I just really love that I have all these falcons that can be flying around the Knight's castle. And I want to get the 3-in-1 set, get 3 of those because those will come with another 6 of those these characters. So I'll have even more Knights, and also be able to build that alternate build of the Black Forest Knights castle, and then have them there, but also have like the falcons flying around that castle as well, or have some of these falcons for like a zoo. So the funny thing is also they came with that troll figure, and I was like, you know what, I was like, I think a good combination of figures would be 12 enemies and 12 good guys, knights, whatsoever. So what I did was I went all out, and right over here we got a whole horde of troll knights, the enemies that are ready to invade the Queen's castle. So obviously she's going to call on the Black Forest Knights to come and save the day and protect her kingdom. So if you notice, this is crazy. So I've done this multiple times. I bought a couple figures, and I was like, you know, I need more. But as I was opening these figures, I didn't realize until I got some of the others of these, that these guys all come with a really cool red cape, right? Really awesome. And I was like, this is great. So I was like, okay, cool. Well, when I actually had this guy, which was my first figure that I bought, and I was like, cool, I realized I didn't have the cape anymore. And I was like, where's the cape? And it was in the little bag, and I just didn't notice it when I built him, and didn't realize, and I threw all those bags away. This is probably the 4th time out of collecting minifigures that I've thrown away a bag with some piece, some cloth, or some just item that connected to the figure, and I did not realize it was in there. So I was so disappointed because I was like, so I've got 12 of these guys, and there's 1 troll without a cape. And I was like, well, he's going to be out of luck because I'm going to put him somewhere where he's just like, whatever, you know, on the side, he's dead or something. But then I was like, you know what? This might actually work out to my advantage, because I was like, well, I need a leader, a really strong leader that is specified. And I was like, you know, they all have capes. He needs to be different. So if you notice, he has some armor, and his cape is different than his cape. Because obviously all the other guys came with these tattered tape capes and a little bit different. But he has this armor piece over him and a cape. So what I did, because I had an alternate of the Red Hood, the original Red Hood from one of the Batman series minifigure sets, and he had his helmet, and I was like, I could use that collar piece and the cape, and he could actually be the leader. So now he is the leader of all these guys. So what might have been a disappointment that I threw the cape away, which was disappointing. I was irritated with myself that I did that again without realizing, double checking before I threw everything away. But it worked out because I looked at the positive, and now he is the leader of his little troll army over here, or orgs, or whatever they are. But it's really cool. I love these pieces right here. These shields are amazing. It comes with the hair, each one. So it's really cool. And then you can even not even utilize this face front piece and just have them, because they already have a mouth associated as well. But I like it with the ears sticking out and everything like that. So it looks really good. So for me, this was what I ended up making. So now I have a whole troll org army ready to invade the castle. So that'll be a nice scene once I build that castle, the Black Forest Man's castle as well, or Forest Knight's castle. I'm probably saying it right. I think these are the Black Knights or something. I can't. It's slipping off the top of my head right now, but you guys all know these are Black Forest Knights, I believe it is. So, but yeah, I'll have a bunch of them. And also, this is from the previous series, Series 23. So let me bring these guys up. And it's funny because I just bought about 5 more of these, and I've already had a couple. I think I had 6 already. So like I said, I want a band of 12. So given the Lion Knight's castle comes with the queen, and I believe that is close to the original symbol from back in the day, the knights. So what I did was I was like, I'm going to get 6 more, so I need 1 more. I have to go pick that up before those all disappear, and I'll have 12 of these that will actually live and work and protect that castle. So really cool. Just was like, okay, I want this. And then some other miniseries have other knights, which I missed out on because I didn't collect them at that time, and I regret that. But anyways, guys, this is my haul for the Minifigures Series 24. And yes, this cost me a little bit because obviously I got a ton of alternates, 12 of these guys. So, and I did get a deal, so I got some discounts on it, so I saved a little money, probably saved about 40 bucks. So that's almost another 12 anyway. So I did spend more than your typical 12 figure set to get a bunch. And then obviously I bought these from Series 23 when I went looking. But really cool. I will be putting out more videos. If you can see, I'm going to kind of zoom back here real quick. But as you can see, I've been working on another project. As you can see, I've built literally, I think that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12 Speed Champion race cars. Because I just had an idea that I started working on, and I kind of want to build a luxurious dealership. And I have the Dodge Charger and the Fast and Furious car over there, and I will be doing reviews on every single one of these vehicles. But this is a working project, just something I started, and it's kind of taken me time. Also been working, so I haven't been putting videos out recently. But after building all these sets, I was like, well, there's plenty of material for me to go ahead and start talking about, these builds and what I thought of them. So a lot of retired sets and sets that just recently came out. But anyways, so this is the minifigure collection. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you picked up all the figures, if you made the same mistake that I made where you got rid of a bag, not realizing there was a cape in there, and you're like beating yourself up, and you go buy a second one just to make sure you had it. That's always the worst, especially if they're retired and you don't realize till way later when you do inventory, like I did for one of my Simpsons figures. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. These are a great series. I think they came with so many amazing figures. And then obviously with the Lion's Night Castle coming out, this was such a great idea to come out with this and have these, because I know people want to build their armies. So, and then if anybody hasn't done this, I'm sure if they see this video, they're like, that's a great idea. Get them now. Get them before they're all gone. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have a great new year, had a great new year, and I look forward to providing more videos here sooner than later, and we will talk to you again another time. So please subscribe. Let me know what you think. Like the video and enjoy. All right. Bye, guys.